Okay, so I have a day off and I'm going into town. We're doing a wax appointment. We're gonna hit Spirit Halloween just to see what's up and see if the one that's in our town is gonna have anything good. I'm not buying anything, but it's still pretty fun to just go around and check it out. I don't get very many days off during the current seasonal job that I'm doing, so we have a few days off and I don't go back to Sunday. So today's Friday, and I want to go and have some fun. But with that being said, I want to get dolled up. It's fall and it's my favorite season, but I don't really get to celebrate it as much as I want when I do the seasonal position. So we're gonna do some makeup, we're gonna have a fun outfit, and let's just kind of hop into it because I don't want this to be a super long video for you guys. We're gonna go in with the Venus palette. I think this is just, yeah, it's just the regular one. This is my favorite one. It's so like romantic and I love that. So we're gonna just start. That one should work. I haven't washed my brushes in a while and I know that's probably bad, but oh well. I want to start with Divine. It's just such a good like base and crease color. Always tap off your excess. I don't use primer, but I do have Super Goop sunscreen on under, or like over my moisturizer. So we're just gonna kind of go with that as base. Most primers make my skin feel really icky. So we're gonna go with what we've got and yeah, just kind of blend her out and stuff. I don't want to do like super heavy makeup because I kind of just, I feel like I've grown out of my super like 2016 glam makeup. Like I haven't, but I have. I still love to get dolled up, but I feel like I don't do it nearly as heavy as I used to. And I mean, most days I really just wear mascara and tightline my eyeliner. But yeah, I don't know. I still like to do makeup, but it's just not what it used to be for me. I feel like I really used to use makeup as a way to like hide myself, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really feel confident, but I was really like always full face done. I had like bold colors or bold like shapes and stuff. And truthfully, like that's just not who I am anymore. Like I turned 28 in 2 months. Like if I'm not mistaken, literally 2 months to the day. Like today's the 19th, and I turned 28 on November 19th. So for me, that's, I'm growing up and I'm not upset by it. I feel like I definitely enjoy who I've become more than who I was. Even just like back in COVID, like I have Facebook album on my Facebook, and it's like makeup, and it's makeup that it's honestly like almost all of my makeup looks from like 2016 to really this year because I kind of just stopped doing it this year. I'm using Creation, this like darker brown, I guess, just to kind of pack in a little more depth into the brown. And if you guys hear random voices, my husband is home. He is playing some video games, but I'm hoping you guys aren't randomly hearing him. Sometimes he swears more than I do, and I just don't want that vibe on my YouTube. I do my best to try and limit my swearing on here, so having him in the background swearing is not the vibe we're going for. And honestly, I'm just like blending the crap out of this. I love how I just said I didn't want him swearing, or I didn't want swearing so much on here, and then I just swore. But at least that was a gentle swear. So, just a little bit of color in there. I'm not gonna go like super crazy and try and make a crease or anything. So I'm gonna find my flat brush. Where is she? There she is. Trying to decide if I want to put pink in this, but I also feel like I don't because this is the lipstick I'm gonna wear. So I think maybe like, so the two middle ones above it are both glitters. I want to go with just the white one and like bring it into my inner corner. I don't really want this to be like a super everywhere like makeup look, so we're gonna try and keep her a little chill, which I feel like this is already going a lot less chill than I wanted it to. If I sound different, I have absolutely damaged my vocal cords doing this season, so hopefully it comes back. If not, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, I know I sound different, so for some reason, I'm gonna apologize for that. So I'm just kind of doing this bit of my lid, and then I'm gonna feather it and blend it out with my fingertip, because I don't want a super heavy sparkle on the lid. I find if I just kind of tap it out, it doesn't get like too heavy. Like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done a Get Ready With Me or even any kind of video to do with actually putting myself together. Mainly because I don't know. I'd rather just get through it quick. And I feel like that's my problem lately, is mainly why I only do mascara and eyeliner, is because I can't. I just want to do it quick. I just want it done and over with. I mean, granted, I've also been doing like up at 4:30 in the morning to get stuff done at my house before I go and do 10-hour days, 7 days a week. So mascara and eyeliner are kind of just the way to go. And the same thing in my inner corner, I'm just finger blending it out. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. We're gonna just use the excess that's on my brush to go underneath my brow bones. And just like that, eyeshadow done. It looks so good without like anything really drastic. I'm just looking in the mirror trying to blend it. Without my glasses, everything looks uneven. So we're going with what I can see out of my eyeballs. We're gonna do some brows. This really just kind of fills in where my brows are missing. Which I probably should have done these first, but like whatever. This is just gonna be really chill, laid back. But it's the Essence like Make Me Brow Fiber Gel. So because I have coppery blonde hair, my eyebrows don't really exist. I should have trimmed them earlier, but I didn't. This one's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't make an extreme difference, but it makes a difference enough where I feel like I don't need to dye my eyebrows every 2 weeks. Because usually I do. I just use like the beard brow, not the beard brow, the beard dyes. I just go to the dollar store and just get one of those. They're like $2 at Dollar Tree. And then I do my eyebrows, but with usually working 7 hours a week and not having this random 3-day off, I don't exactly care enough to keep them fully dyed and maintained. So they're kind of unruly, and that's okay. So I can't do this on camera, but I am about to tightline my upper lash line. So I'm going to pause this and I'll come back with that done, and then we'll do mascara together and lipstick, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, eyelashes are tight lined, and we're just gonna do mascara. My biggest tip for your mascara to be as less clumpy as possible is to put it in your pocket, between your boobs, between your legs if you're sat down or whatever. I just had mine in my pocket today. Usually it's between my boobs. There's more heat there, but I didn't exactly know if I'd catch it on camera, and that wasn't a vibe. So if nobody's ever taught you how to do mascara, twist, don't pump. The more you pump, you're putting more air in, which promotes bacteria growth, and it can also cause like eye infections and stuff, so don't do that. My best tip is to always make sure that you're doing your top layer of your eyelashes as well, because I find it just gives them an all over, like, it just looks complete. Slow, gentle, and wiggles. I do not curl my eyelashes. I don't really need to. I have nice eyelashes that have a good enough curl for me, and I also just don't like the idea of clamping near my eye, freaking like by my eyeballs. Could my eyelashes look better if they were curled? Probably. Do I care? Not one bit. My other big tip for you and your mascara is to put a drop or two of castor oil in your mascara when you first open it. Obviously, then there's no bacteria, and then twist it through it. So, like, that's just one go to mascara. It's fantastic. And also, this mascara is just chef's kiss. It's the Essence Lash Princess. I do the waterproof one because I'm a big crier, so that's, yeah, that's a fact. And then you just go in and do the same one, or the same thing on the other eye. This eyeball always fights me. Because I have a couple eyelashes on the inside of my eye that like grow the same way together, so they like clump. But they look so good. Like, this looks so good. I don't need false eyelashes. I used to be big on false eyelashes and I loved them, and now I hate them. They drive my eyeballs nuts. They're too heavy. I can never find ones that I like. I won't even do clusters or anything like that. I just literally do my mascara, and that's it. And then I try to do the same on the bottom lashes, where you just like kind of wiggle. Obviously, I'm not doing underneath on my bottom lashes because then I would just have freaking mascara all underneath. But also a good tip is to have a portable mirror, like the one on your eyeshadow palette, or a handheld, or anything that you can just get a good angle, because if you don't want to risk smudging or hitting your skin, you really want to try and limit the amount of contact that your eyelashes can have. But you also don't want to be making the like face when you're doing your mascara, so, or at least I don't. I find it makes it just look as bad, so we don't do that. Now, because I'm kind of giving myself a day and I just want to feel super girly, I'm literally just going to take my finger and tap it into the same shade that I did on my inner eyes, and I'm just going to tap it around like the tip of my cheek and my orbital bone. Not a lot, but just enough to kind of give it a dewy look. I kind of go like right to the bottom of my eyebrow and then just try and fluff it out. I'm going to call it fluffing, but it's not really fluffing, but fluff it out. And then what like little is left on my fingertip, the tip of my nose, and like the direct center of the bridge of my nose. And then same thing, just fluff them out with the other finger. And so just, you know, a little bit of extra dew, and that's good enough for me. Okay, so we're gonna do lipstick. This one is a Maybelline Super Stay Ink Lip Good lipstick. It's in shade 65 Seductress. This is the best color in my opinion. And it just looks so natural. And for someone like me who's like, I don't like to overline my lips. I don't really like to line my lips at all. I just kind of want a pop of color, but like a color that's like neutral and nice. Like it's girly, it's feminine. That's what I want. So this one is perfect. And just like that, you just feel, I don't know, I feel like my lips just look hot, which feels so superficial. I don't know why, but something does. All right, I'm going to finish the outfit, get my jewelry on, and then I will be back with the final look. Okay, so for jewelry, we added my favorite little ghosty earrings, my 925 sterling Larimar ring. I already have my wedding bands on. My Fitbit is always there when I don't work. And this cutest little necklace, it is mine and my husband's birth flowers. And I love that. I had it custom made for my top. I don't know if I'm going to get this angle that I need. Let's see. Okay, so for tops, we layered, I'm tippy-toeing just so you guys can see it. We've got my spiderweb crushed velvet mesh undershirt and this just really nice black tank top. It has a corset at the back that you just tie up, and so I feel like it really just kind of brings it all in. And yeah, so that's the fit, that's the makeup, and we're gonna go have a fun day. I'm gonna do my best to try and catch some snippets of it, and if I do, I will try and do like a little mini vlog for you guys. And then of course, my glasses, because your girl doesn't wear contacts and I'm blind, so glasses it is. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. If you want more, let me know, although I probably won't be able to do them until the end of my seasonal position ends. But I do miss doing my get ready with me's. So yeah, love y'all. Have a good day. Bye.